there everyone, it's Mish here, and today we are going to be doing week 13 of the Margarete Miller Challenge. So for this week, we need, the prompts are a light, a coupon or form, circles, candy or a sweet treat, something written in pencil, and bonus, a rubber stamping in red ink. Okay, so my book's getting kind of quite thick. I can't imagine another few weeks, but anyway. So I'm using a Moleskine just sketchbook. I got it at a yard sale. It's very thin pages, so it doesn't, you can see from the last week I did some stamping on that side, and it has bled through a bit, and that was just with my normal archival ink. So it is very thin. So I'm just going to start by putting down just some background colors. If I had used more of a, I think I'll cover that up, of a thicker paper, then, you know, the backgrounds I would be doing more like a mixed media, maybe some gesso, some more stamping in the background. But this notebook just would not be able to withstand that. So I just usually go through my stash and try to, this is a good way for me to use up my colored papers and images and things that I collect. And we here in Halifax, our library, we get so much printing a month. And I also have a subscription to Raw Pixel where I get a lot of images. And in the evenings, I'll sit there and look through the images and then go over to the library and just print them off. So it's a really efficient way of printing your images. So for this side, I think I'm going to use this to make a little pocket for my prompt. I like to keep my prompt in the book on that week so that I can look back and remember what it was. So maybe we'll stick that about there. And I'll leave that to marinate. So part of the prompt was a form and something in pencil. So I had this in my images of a Western Union telegram. So I just wrote in pencil to Alfred Vale, May 26, 1844, what hath God wrought, from Samuel Morse. This was the first telegraph ever sent, was from Samuel Morse to Alfred in 1844. So I thought it was kind of cool. And it's definitely a form you would fill in and pass to the telegrapher to send it off. Okay, and then circles is also part of the challenge. So I just found some circles. This one here I had already in a kit that I bought somewhere that had a bunch of little forms and ephemera, I guess you'd call it. And this one here, I just punched out myself using my Fisker 2-inch paper punch. And I'll just wait there for now. So then part of the challenge also was a light or light. So what I thought I would do is have an image of a sunset, because the sun setting, of course, is one of my favorite lights. That color and hue that you get just before the sun sets. I don't know if I wanted that down or up. Well, it's going to be down now. So this is the image that I found just in a magazine, and it's it doesn't show up on film, I don't think, as much, but it's a beautiful sunset with the light coming across down the side of the mountain and into the valley. And it looks like it's an autumn scene with the colors of autumn. So I thought it was a very pretty picture, even though it's not that great of quality. So we'll stick that on. And then I had used this on another project and it was broken, but I thought, who cares? We're all broken in some way, so why not use it? This day and age. So then I could kind of frame that light a little bit. Stick that down. And then I found another form in the stash of ephemera. And it's an old form for ordering from the Wanamaker Christmas book. And it's an order form, which is kind of cute. So then for candy, I had that candy. So I thought maybe I would put that. The pinks don't really go with this side that well. I found another old ticket and another circle here that I cut out. I think I'll just stick the circle down. Somewhere there. And then just put a little embellishment down. Why not? It's all about layers, I think. Just adding stuff. And then I had this. And another little candy. And I had this ticket that could go there. So this is a bunch of sticker tickets that I had bought. Or not, they're more like label things. And sometimes these flip right off, no problem. And sometimes not so much. Oops, well that's a little bit crooked. But does it really matter in the scheme of things? I think I like that over there. Yeah. And this is a circle and a square. Did any of you ever watch Square Pegs? Years and years ago. That's dating myself. I used to love that show. Not really sure where to put that one. Yeah, that looks good over there. Not at the same angle as that one. Then it looks kind of goofy. Yeah, it's better. And I put You Are My Sunshine because that's kind of reminds me of the sunshine. Okay, so I also had these other stickers. And there's kind of a roundish one there. So maybe I'll stick that there. And then these ones aren't really round. I bought them from one of the shops, but I just didn't like, I don't like the burnt, it was a mistake. I don't really like the burnt around it. And this one here said something about let life be beautiful like summer, I think it's supposed to be showers, and death like autumn leaves. Which is beautiful there. It's kind of morbidy, but it's kind of nice. So then the last part of the challenge was to do some, a red, the bonus was a red, some red stamp, rubber stamping. So I got out my Ranger Dino Wakley mixed palette. And on here, there's 4 different colors. I'll get it open. And then I'm using a Stampin' Up! Stamp with this circle here. This might be kind of, I don't know, it might ruin it, but let's try it. So we got a little bit of red in there. And then as usual, I want to just go back to my Art by Marlene stamps, which I have in another box, but these are the ones that come in the stamp, and it's STAMP BM47, and that's from the Essentials. And I love these, this little one. It's like you've got someone in the crosshairs. Okay. And then another one of her stamps is this other little round one. Because sometimes you like to have a friend with you, to have a little chat. Okay, and then last thing I want to do is put today's date with my trusty little date stamper. Today is April 30th. Wow, can you believe it? Right, so that's that challenge completed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.